name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Saturday the 14th of May, 10 races on the turf at Hollywood Bets Gravel. The first of the 10 races goes off at 11:20, and of course our headliner is the World Sports Betting 1900, backed up by the KRA East Coast Cup. Those are our two feature races, but we kick off with a maiden juvenile plate for fillies over 1,000 metres, off at 11:20, being a 10-race card. We do not, this race does not form part of any of the exotics. We have one scratching already, number 1, Aaliyah's Unicorn. Before welcoming Rahil into the studio, let's hear an interview package from Michael Miller, Justin Snaith and Dennis Dreyer.
Classical Court, her first run was very disappointing. She's shown us a lot more at home and her work has been very good at home. We can only put it down to maybe the course being a bit wet and a little bit green there, but she's one of our best fillies and we were very disappointed, so she can only improve, and if she shows her homework she'll be right there.
Yes, it's these guys' first racehorse, and she actually ran quite nicely on debut. So I think she could be a filly that you know, maybe for the quartets and trifectas. I just actually watched her go past. Her work was quite good. As I said, if there's a bomb in the race, then obviously, you know, we always got to respect that. So hopefully just a positive run.
Yeah, listen, both of them pretty much the same. They both show nice work at home, both got a bit of speed. But from those draws, first time not going to be easy. But like I said, they've shown good work at home. We get a bit of luck running and not too green. But you know, they're good. They both sort of quartet horses.
Well, Rahil, with the scratching of number 1, Aaliyah's Unicorn, the field is now reduced to 11 runners. 8 of them are first-timers, 3 have raced before, one of which is number 5, Classical Chord, who made a horrendous debut on paper, 21.5 lengths behind Catch the Melody. But interesting comments coming through there from Michael Miller, one of their best.
Absolutely, and when speaking to Craig Udy, the assistant trainer to Mike Miller on the day, he thought that Classical Chord would actually run an absolute cracker behind Catch That Melody, and he said perhaps Broadway Girl, the Dennis Dreyer run, and Classical Chord, not much to choose between them, and you know they both should be there. And Broadway Girl did run well, but Classical Chord just disappointed.
Well, as we mentioned, fortunately to some extent this race does not form part of the exotics, being a 10-race card. The bipot will start with race 2. We also heard there from Stuart Ferry, representing the Dennis Dreyer stable, 2 runners, number 10 I Like It Hot and number 11 Reefway. I Like It Hot has been priced up 5-2 favourite in the anti-post market. Money for number 11, Reefway, a little nibble in the market from 9-1 into 15-2. This was all prior to the scratching of number 1, Aaliyah's Unicorn. Interestingly, was backed in from 14-1 to around 6.5-1. The only other runner that has raced that we haven't discussed, because we heard from Justin Snaith with regards Lady Chocolate. Will of Me, 2-year-old daughter of Willow Magic, in the market at 9-2, ran 9th of 12 on debut, but only 2.5 lengths off the winner. Now that suggests to me that perhaps that race doesn't have too much depth, although Totally Rocks was in that race, disappointed in that race, and Totally Rocks we'll talk about a little later on because she's a short price favourite to win on the day. Will of Me, scope for improvement?
100%, and she was running out really strongly in the close stages of the race. She was the fastest to finish. She's drawn nicely. She would have no doubt come on with the run under the belt. And the damn Daring Diva did win once over 800 and 2 times over the 1,000 meter trip. So there is plenty of speed there. And I think that Willow Me, she must be a horse that you include into your bets.
Well, it's a tricky start to the day's racing at Hollywood Bets Gravel on the turf. The first of the 10 races due off at 11:20. Fortunately, race 1 does not form part of the bipot. The early betting is number 10, I Like It Hot, as favourite at 5-2, with number 4, Will of Me, at 9-2. Number 6, Lady Chocolate, at 6-1. Number 11, Reefway, into 15-2. Number 5, Classical Chord, has drifted from 7-1 to 12-1. That was the betting prior to the scratching of number 1, Aaliyah's Unicorn, coming through. So the market will change a bit. But I guess the best advice is to have a look at them in the ring. Take note of the market moves closer to race time. Watch them go down to the start. It could set up for a nice quartet dividend, particularly if number 5 Classical Chord shows the expected improvement that Michael Miller's assistant Craig Udy was alluding to.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.